Okay, so we've talked about the complexity of your home in terms of execution. And I know you're always trying, or you do, figure out the priorities that clients have. Is there anything in this home that you would maybe hesitate to bring up or bring up with a background of information to support moving forward with that idea?
When we talked about this project, I told you the one thing I was most excited about was to do these pocketed shades above the windows. So if you ever have a roller shade device to shade your window, that we didn't have a big ugly, what they call a cassette sitting in the window that is visible and can be an eyesore. So I told you that I was really, really excited and wanted to do every window in my house with this technology and with this commitment to quieting often unsightly details. So what I did not realize was the fact that in order to pull off that detail, we had to have on-site numerous times and off-site numerous times meetings with the framer, us as the architect, us as the interior designer, Erin as the builder, the low voltage provider, the shade provider, the painter. All of those parties had to be present for all R&D related to every window. Now, the difficult part about this, every single window is different. There is a myriad of details that have to be worked out for every shade location in this house. It is one of my favorite things in my house, but I would be a little hesitant to recommend it to a client who does not find it to be a priority. If the client came in and said, I really think that that is the coolest thing and I have to have it in my house, I'd be like, great, let me educate you as to what's involved. Let's get you some budget numbers. Let's get you some understanding of what it's going to take. And you can tell me what it's worth it to you or not. Because I'm happy to go with you on that journey, but I would want to do it with now the knowledge 3 years later, having discussed it with you before and having been through the process. I would really want to have that conversation with the client, not to talk them out of it, but to just gauge how committed they are to the detail because of how much work it is to pull off.
I knew that was like the coolest, like the most important thing to you at that time. Like, we're doing this. And so that level of energy and expectation that we had in this room, figuring this out with
every room in this house.
Yes, and there were different mock-ups and conditions, but everyone who showed up for those meetings knew, like, this is happening.
Yeah.
This is happening.
We just have to figure it out.
We have to figure it out.